still setting up. This is actually the first week for me to set up. Just noticed my hair's a little messy, but that's all right. I'm not a Hollywood star. So I've been setting up. Progress is actually, in retrospect of other years, it's actually phenomenal. I'm doing phenomenal. I keep convincing and playing this mind game I'm doing horrible, so I work harder. So let me not say how great I'm doing. But yeah, still setting up. This is the first week to really set up because of the frost. It's usually after Mother's Day, and that was a week ago. Hello, Matt. Yeah, I've been nonstop busy, nonstop. So I wanted to be a little bit more interactive on here, but got to get going here soon too. I got a big storm coming here. Want to get maybe at least a half an hour more work. Little Poop Big Stank says, had deer ate 1/4 of my tomatoes before I got fence up. Yeah. Thunder. So anyway, I've been setting up a lot of nets. I had to replace a lot of nets. Just multiple reasons. Nets only last a few years anyway. They dry rot. Trees come down. Branches came down already this year and ripped some, so I had to replace those. Very expensive doing this, but hey, it's a business. We all get it. Don't need to preach. So anyway, this is how much more I got to do. So I got all this area to fill in. I mean, hell, I could even work. I figured I'd show the storm too. This all needs lifted up. Anyway, might as well do a little bit of work. And this is a working weekend. Next weekend is a working weekend. The following weekend is a working weekend. The following weekend after that is a working weekend. Then maybe I'll take a weekend off. Taking off right now or relaxing is not. Ooh. Peeled some skin back. It hurts. So, yeah, it's what I do. Ow, 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 ow. You ever get that? Right there, I got some skin peeled back. Ugh. So, yeah. So I got a lot of work to do, which is okay. I mean, we all have work. This is my work. I love my work. I enjoy my work. But this part of this season, it's a little frustrating because I get 10 billion messages. And if I answer them, I don't get the work done. I don't make money for the year. So that's why I say, hey, you know what? You guys got grow questions. Go ahead, ask me when I'm live. Wait till I'm live. People ask me, when are you going to be live? I have no idea. No idea. But, yeah. I don't get paid to teach a class, but I like talking about it anyway. Okay, see. A little bit of light there. So if you guys got grow questions, go ahead, ask when I'm live. That's perfectly fine. That's what this YouTube's about. It's more about a community spirit and connecting with people. And ripping nets. Yeah, some of these are dry rotted. Or not dry rotted, but they're on. This is going to be the last season for them. Stuff like that. I'm going to have to pull up and clip. Those nets over there are brand new. Might as well lift them. So I'm going to get a little bit of work done before the storm comes. I'm trying to be as motivated as possible. All right, so live chat. Take care of business, getting it going. Figure you were. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice to see you here, Walker, Texas Peppers. Big storm brewing. Yeah, not too messages. Yeah, sometimes you just need a break from doing all this craziness. That's the number one thing that slows me up is customer service. And to be honest, the customer service I give is not really necessary and required for my company. Little stuff like this needs, what I'll do is I'll put, because it blows around and you don't want to be lifting up like that. Just look at the condition. Some of those plants might not make it. Some will. That's standard. Some of these plants are big. But what I do is I'll take clothes hanger stuff, and it'll weigh. Oh, here's an example. And I'll put like maybe 5 or 10 of those on there. You can see some of these plants. I don't even know what type this is. Orange starfish. I have red starfish. I have red starfish available. I'm doing the orange and the yellow this year. Not too much of the yellow. I'll have to figure it out. So, make sure everything's good. Plants are looking great. So, I don't know. I go through a phase of if I don't go live, like I need live. I need to connect with you people as much as you need to connect with me. Okay. What's that movie? Rogue One. Obviously, you guys know I love Star Wars, but Rogue One, when they go to see, he's the engineer. He does the blueprints, and he went hiding, because he didn't want to work for the evil people. And they're like, dude, are you serious? You're one of the world's best engineers, and you went missing, and you're farming? And he's like, yeah, it's a peaceful life. I always just kind of remember that. So, yeah, this is, I do have some videos. I bought this stuff, though. It seems to work a little bit. You have to use a ton of it. The Mighty Mustache. I haven't seen your name in a while. Then again, I haven't been live too much. This is going to be tore down within a year. It's just going to, it has to be. It's rotting in there. I want to get a new roof on there, and I got some estimates, and they're not going to do it. Nobody will do the roof for that. I'd love to keep it, but it'll be a nice platform. Oh, squirrels over there playing. Where are they at? Oh well. So that's going to be tore down eventually. This all needs cleaned up. That needs cleaned up. It's hard to get stuff done. This is god awful. Big B. Yeah, that needs. I was setting it up, and it ended up being a windstorm. So I'm going to put reinforcement bars on there, and then once I do, it'll be a lot better. And then I'll tuck that under. Wow, something must have ran into this like a deer. I'm telling you, man, you can't have nice stuff in this neighborhood. You just can't have nice stuff in here. Look at this. Oh, man. That's gonna... They didn't have a hole in that pole, nothing. So I was going to have that tucked in, and I'll staple that down, maybe put some stones on it. I'll fix it up. To be honest, it's not going to be hard to fix this up a little bit. So this wood needs split. Needs out of here. I think what I'm going to do, that's really ticking me off, that bush growing in here. So what I'll do is I'm going to trim it back, and then I'm going to put a privacy fence in there. I have to look at the law book. I think I could do 6 foot. Something dug in there. Anyway, I think I could do 6 foot. And that bush is really getting on my nerves to have anything nice. I kind of like it, though, in a sense, because it gives privacy and nice, cool green. But I think I'll just put up a privacy fence and then try to keep the deer out. Hang something up on it, like maybe a couple cloth with deer and rabbit stuff. I have my own recipe, which I actually do give the recipe online to keep deer out, and it does work. So here's an old plant. So if you want the recipe, you can have it. I don't give exact measurements. You don't really need it. A ton of garlic. Here. Deer deterrent recipe. Tons of garlic powder or minced garlic, and hot pepper powder and oil. You could use water, but you're better off oil because oil sticks into things. And what I suggest is put it on, like I could put it on here, like clip it on here, slide it in between a piece of cloth and have it soaked in there. You put it on the ground, it rains, it kind of soaks in, and you lose the potency. I always do enjoy looking up at the sky, but I forgot to tell you. I actually sorted, it's not really special, but for the next 8 orders, I'm going to give black Cuban. It's black Cuban pepper seeds. They're very, very rare. I grew them last season. The United States government flagged me on it. Yes, flagged me on it because they don't want me to do anything to do with Cuba. But it's not from Cuba. It's just basically the name. Certain sites got flagged. I didn't. They grow cone-like. I'm not mentioning names, and I know the person's probably watching now, but one of the seed vendors is selling the wrong type. Selling a black pearl. You know the black pearl? It's a roundish black ornamental that ripens red. They're beautiful, black leaves, stuff like that. Anyway, go to follow my growth page. You can even private message me. No. Not Cubanella. Do you know why Cubanella doesn't get flagged by the U.S. government? Because there's no spaces. There's no spaces. Once you have a space with Cuba listed on it, it screws it up. And the analytics, U.S. government analytics, caught me and flagged me on the deal. So there's that. And so I mean, how you guys want to message me on the picture of it or whatever, even if you don't want to, I'll send you a picture. Follow my growth page, Jimmy Pickles. Follow my growth page. Why I set this up is kind of beyond me. Was it necessary? No. I might move this. Kind of want to have a picnic area. I kind of like it. Little tent relaxing area. You know, if I'm out here and it's pouring down rain, I could just run in here. So, yeah, I don't know, man. That's such a shame. That's such a shame about the shed. I think eventually what I'm going to do is maybe buy another shed, a small one, just for necessities. Put it in the corner, lock it up, and then the rest of the stuff I'm going to get rid of in here. And this will be a nice platform. I could put maybe a greenhouse in here, a nice one, a glass one, plexiglass one. Thing is oh, look at all those trees. Look how tall. That's not dead, so I'm not too concerned about it. The parts that fell off of there pretty much fell, so I do feel more comfortable. All right, up there, a couple dead limbs, stuff like that. So, you know, honestly, not that I want this to happen, but if they're gonna fall, hopefully they fall now before I get real busy. Even if that gets destroyed, that was pretty reasonable. Maybe $100 or less. So Yeah. Oh man, lots of work to do, setting up. So yeah, be careful on what you guys buy. You know, I learned just through my own experience and other seed vendors' experiences is that the sellers, including myself, especially me, we like to analyze all other vendors. And sometimes they sell the wrong types. Like I said, somebody's selling black pearl as a black Cuban. That's why the community gets screwed up. And I'm going to say it to anybody who makes a post. I'll be like, listen, sorry, you bought the wrong type, and here's pictures. And I could prove it. I could give lineage and history and everything on it if need be. So I am fascinated by the sky. I kind of wish I was a pilot. Nice, beautiful blue there. A little darker, way darker, way darker. Some plants. Bubblegum reds. If you go to Google and type in bubblegum red pepper seeds, I'm actually #1 on Google for that. So I'm gonna have another batch over here. So these are jigsaws. I ran out of those, so I'm growing freaking like 50 plants of those. All kinds of stuff. You know, I do get excited and harvest time. And people, see, there's a hole. I gotta clip that. Anyway, I get excited because, especially peppers I haven't had, there's over 30,000 peppers in the world. Yep. Over 30,000 peppers in the world, so it's hard to have all of them. Although a lot do taste alike, some just different purposes, different heat levels, sweeter. It's nonstop. It's nonstop. I thought about getting into tomatoes, but I'm not a tomato guy. I'm a pepper messy hair guy. So, all right, the boss just pulled up. Got to get busy. Yeah, I am the boss. But yeah, there's types I'm excited. I don't want to tell you what I'm excited for because people look for them. But oh yeah, my crosses. Oh, that's another thing. I forgot about this. I will never forget again. Here to here. First thing I like to do is do an inspection in the morning. And what happens during the nighttime? A spider will jump in cobwebs. So I feel like Indiana Jones going like this. This is my morning, wiping all the cobwebs. Otherwise, I'm just like Spider-Man getting caught. So, ultraviolet. This is one of my crosses. Some of them probably gonna die from exhaustion, all that other stuff. But I actually have more plants in there as well. Yeah, I keep getting these things, but it's ongoing till everybody gets rid of their trees. It's from my trees too, so no one's to blame. It is what it is. I like to have nice cling. Oh, I'm gonna have to restaple some of this stuff. Nice shoes I got on, right? So my basement's filled and my living room is filled with plants. Putting some stuff out here. Yeah, bunch of plants. Got some chocolate primatellis in here. All kinds of stuff. Careful with the knife. Some didn't make it, some made it. Now when you're growing a ton, gator jigsaw, Those are on the website right now. Here's the bubblegum red. So I could start organizing this stuff. Apple, no, that's apple crisp are being regrown this year. I mean, we got a lot going on. Humarock, all kinds of stuff. I don't want to get too much into it. You know what? It's what we're going to do. Use this tray. Put the gator jigsaw plants in here. I know I have them scattered down there. So, bigger plants, messes, nets, all kinds of fun stuff. I love this table, by the way. Screens are ripped because a deer ran in here and ran out there. No kidding, it was a little bit of a doe. I know Pittsburgh. I got a phone call from Pittsburgh not long ago, and it's storming there about 20 minutes ago. So I think it's coming down this way. So Miller Tom Family Foods. Hey, by the way, seeds are good. That's right. That's out. Don't buy sriracha or chipotle because you'll get jalapeno. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I try so hard, and I actually am successful for the most part. Of not mentioning other company names. Yeah, there's a major company that sells those. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's like selling scrambled eggs in the shell. Let's see. The Shed. Yes, The Shed. Miller Tom, what's up? I think, Jimmy, you have the flexibility to change what peppers you grow based upon your perception of the public is going to like is a positive thing. Good judgment is the key of prediction. Yes, I was actually having this conversation amongst other vendors, and I said, you know, if you really think about it, we are the trend setters. We are the trend setters because we mass produce and semi-mass produce. And we market. We try to make everything nice and pretty. Maybe when we get a hot girl this year holding some peppers, you know, if I ever get out of the house, which is probably not going to happen because I'm so busy. Hard to meet a hot girl in the backyard. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So anyway, but we figure out what we like and what the public likes. So I actually analyze you guys. I do analyze you. It's very important. What do you like? What intrigues you? Is it the skin? Is it bumpy? Is it gnarliness? Is it bubblegum? Bubblegums are not as trendy as they used to be. That's a shame. I actually want to bring that back. I want to bring that trend back as much as possible. But, well, I'm biased because I'm #1 on Google for bubblegums. Yes, #1 in the world for bubblegums right here. So, of course, I have to push that agenda. I'm straight honest forward about it. Some of the soil is depleted. Got to change it out. So, all right. So, check out Follow My Growth page on Facebook. You'll see what I'm talking about, the black Cuban. I did a slight write-up on it. I do connect a correlation of the more time I spend outside to my happiness level. So that means I'll be out here a lot. Although I've been treating this like go, 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 go. So I got a lot to do. I think it's in my best interest to crank out a couple of reviews tonight. I have set up 3 ramen noodle challenges, but you know what? Come on now, would you please? Hey, those are not challenges, not for me. Those are called snacks. Challenge, check out my Tuba Terra 2.0. That was one of the worst pains I ever went through my entire life. If you don't like me, watch the video because you'll enjoy my pain. So I got some cool stuff going on. I got some new releases coming this year. Oh, look at this. Nature, kids. Can you even see that? Cobweb. Fun times. Anyway. Yep. Lot to do. It's pretty humid today. Went up to about 80. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to try to go live a couple more times today. Seeds will keep for several years. I also need to start writing down possible instructional videos, and then I need to crank out maybe 300, 400 types or pepper reviews this year, plus some other stuff. But also, lightning. Anyway, thunder. I got thunder here and lightning over here. But what was I gonna say? Oh, now I remember. 1,000 videos. In the next couple months, I'm going to reach 1,000 videos. 1,000. So that's good. Oh, and another thing. I keep saying, oh. I keep surprising myself, I guess. Simple-minded, I guess. But, I'm exhausted. But that's what I need to be. Exhausted. So, oh yeah. And, I did technically get fired from YouTube, and they rehired me. So I'm back on the payroll for YouTube. I do work for YouTube again. There were some complications that I ended up making some phone calls. And I told them the situations, and, you know, it's goofy what I got reported for. I got reported for harassment and internet terrorism. Yeah, come on now. Are you freaking kidding me? But yeah, it's petty competitors trying to get me out. That's all they're trying to do. So I'm pushing for 1,000 videos in the next couple months. I think this video is like number 780, 779. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna go. Seeds will keep for several years. My seeds are fresh. Lots of better videos this year. That would have been a cool video back there. A hawk swooping down. Hawk swooping down. So, all right. Maybe I'll come back during the good storm. Check y'all later. Isolated Seeds, jppepperseeds.com.